Good morning. It's 7:01 a.m. on Wednesday, July 29th, 2015. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I'm moving kind of slow this morning. This is 5 more minutes. I could use way more than 5 more minutes tonight, or today, one of those. Yeah. Um, Last night I went to the improv showcase show for the other 501 classes show. A lot of my friends from previous sessions were in that class, and so I went to see their show. And similar to my own show last week, this one started at 9:30, and that just left me kind of wired afterwards, and so I was up late, and now I'm really, really tired. And there was a big part of me, I think almost exactly like I think this is exactly what happened on Wednesday last week. I could go back and check, but you know what? All of those videos are in the past. It just was a day leaving me thinking, I could call in sick today and get some more sleep. And I asked the question, on that day, like, why go to work today? Because it's one thing to say, yeah, you have to go to work generally. But why today? And while that remains a valid question and interesting to think about, I did go to work that day. And you know what? It was fine. I was tired, but it was fine. It was an ordinary day. Work got done that wouldn't have been done otherwise. I did not use 8 hours of my PTO, paid time off. And so the same goes today. I'm going to go in because the question ultimately that I was asking last week is not the right question. It's not why should you today, because the should is obvious. You should because that's what you do. You got work. You have a job for a reason, right? And you have to do it. That's what it is. That's what having a job is you're going even though you don't always want to. Maybe you often don't want to or always don't want to, but you do it anyway because that's what having a job is. And so the burden of proof needs to be in the other direction. The default needs to be that you're going in. And there reasons not to go on any particular day need to reach above a certain threshold in order to be worthy. It would be one thing if you really lower that threshold so that you could justify not going in today. But that's dangerous because with a threshold that low, almost anything could start feeling like a day worth taking off. And eventually you can't just do that. You can't just take days off anytime because then you're not doing your job anymore. Now, obviously, there are times when things do rise above a reasonable threshold. If you are really sick, if something is really intense going on. But when you're just sleepy because you stayed up too late the night before, that's not a good reason. And that's where I'm at today. So, let this be my clarion call. Let me inspire you. Go to work because it's your job. Woo! I'm so tired. But I'm gonna finish up this video and I'm gonna take a shower, and I'm gonna get dressed, and I'm gonna go to frickin' work, because that's my frickin' job, and that's the way it is. Besides, it'll be fine. Tonight I'll go to bed early. Alright, talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes.